It's chicken wing day, Matt.
Wow, this week is nutty. Wasn't it chicken finger?
Chicken finger day.
The other day? Wow.
Yeah, chickens are having a week.
No kidding. Dominating.
Or not having a week, maybe I should say.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're getting consumed left and right. Yeah. Chicken wings.
Chicken wing day. And survey says 2,000 Americans vote for the best chicken wing flavor. It was dominated by spicy and savory. What do you think is the number one chicken wing flavor?
Number one chicken wing flavor would be, I don't know, standard hot sauce, standard hot wing, whatever the hell. The spicy kind.
Well, okay.
I wouldn't say it's sweet and sour or whatever. It's not I wouldn't say it would be that, right?
It's not that. But when you say standard hot, do you mean like a Tabasco?
It's like if you go to a place that had like Buffalo chicken wings.
Buffalo. That's the buzzword that I was looking for.
Yeah,
okay.
That hurt my brain way more than it should have.
Because I didn't know if there's like a actual hot sauce outside of Buffalo. Okay, there are.
Well, yeah. Go to BW3.
Yeah.
Also known as Buffalo Wild Wings.
I feel like I could talk about wings for days, but okay. Barbecue.
Yeah.
Barbecue wing is number one, which is not my favorite.
Thumbs down.
I know. Okay, number two, ranch. There's a ranch. Huh? I didn't know there was a ranch flavored wing. I like ranch with my wings.
Would you make your own ranch using the powder stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe you could use that. Could you dust that on some wings and make a thing?
I think you're onto something because I just learned that when you eat buffalo wings, okay, so buffalo style wings, that you're supposed to get lemon pepper on the side, that you can dust your buffalo wings with lemon pepper. Is that crazy? Have you ever heard of that?
I have not, but I've never made buffalo wings before.
Oh.
Not from scratch, for sure.
Well, but when you order them.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you order them, say, hey, can I get a side of lemon pepper?
I thought you were saying it was part of the prep.
No.
Before it comes out of the kitchen.
No, it's like you dust with the lemon pepper, then you dip in your ranch or blue cheese, then you consume. But I also don't eat wings that way. Like I have to take them apart.
Yeah.
And I just do the wing. I don't do drummies.
Yeah, it still blows my mind. We've talked about this before on a very special episode of Matt and Kate about wings in the past. And
yeah.
You don't like the drumsticks?
I don't like the drumsticks.
What's the deal there?
I don't like them.
Okay.
It's a different meat. It's a different meat than the wing. And I don't like the meat on the drummy. I like the meat on a wing.
Is it a whiter meat? Is the wing darker or something?
The wing is whiter. The drummy is darker. Yeah. I'm not a dark meat fan.
No.
Nope. So I'm going to have to try that next time. Do a little lemon pepper on my wing, dip in the ranch, and then try that.
No blue cheese, huh?
No.
Now, isn't that the canonical, isn't that the original deal? Buffalo wings and blue cheese, and then ranch just kind of does what ranch does and gets put on everything?
I don't know if it's the canonical way to do wings. Don't you think wings should have been like wings by themselves? And then we were like, oh, you know what we should put on this? Salad dressing.
Yes. Precisely.
Yeah.
Well, it helps with the heat, you know?
Yeah.
It stops the heat a little bit.
So does do you like celery and carrots with your wings?
I don't think have I had carrots before? I've had, yes, I love celery with wings. I'm not sure if I've had carrots with wings, though.
It's a nice little palate cleanser, the cruciferous vegetables afterwards.
This is typically where I'd say I'm getting hungry, but wings definitely sound like something that is not a good breakfast food item.
No.
It's not quite pizza. It's not even close, actually.
How do you feel about licking your fingers while you're eating wings?
And I feel like an animal, but I'm not scared to do it in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go to a place that serves wings, and I'm fine if it's just like I look like a child. Wing sauce all over my face. Some annihilated napkins. Well, I guess maybe that wouldn't be what the child does.
Right.
But it's just, and I asked the server once, I go, do you ever get kind of grossed out when this is a very wing-centric place I was at. Like, do you ever get grossed out, like having to take like all this chicken carcass away. And she was like, you get used to it.
Yeah.
So
I get embarrassed when I hand like my plate with all the bones on it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's gross.
But at the same time, it was delicious. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gross to me. I'm just like, yeah, I put myself in their shoes. And I go, no, thank you.
But I'm also not a savage just putting the wing in my mouth and...
You mean...
No.
When you say savage, do you mean normal person?
I mean, yes.
Why don't you just get boneless at that point?
They taste different.
The bone adds something.
Yeah.
Some flavors.
And boneless kind of tastes like a chicken nugget. I don't want a chicken nugget. I want a wing.
And then you just pick it apart with your fingers?
Mm-hmm. Break the bone off. Pull the meat off. Yeah.
I do enjoy breaking the bones on a wing.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, I definitely don't judge people if they're licking their fingers. I was wondering, is that what we're not supposed to do, or?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Think in public. I probably don't lick my fingers too much, and it's definitely different in these nearly post-pandemic times to not put your grody fingers into your mouth a bunch after touching the various different things at the table.
But if you're at a restaurant setting, it's different than if you're just, at the post office licking your fingers. I mean, I agree with you. We're not really putting our fingers in our mouth.
Yeah.
But if we're at the restaurant eating something notoriously messy, I suppose if we're at the Buckingham Palace, we're not supposed to be licking our fingers. But if you're already elbow deep in wing sauce, I mean...
Well, there you go. That would solve the post office's problem. Serve wings.
Yeah.
There you go. Free advice to the government like we do from time to time on Matt and Kate.
You're welcome.
Serve wings at the post office. Kate, have you ever considered using calamine lotion as a primer, makeup primer?
No.
Turns out that's probably the correct decision. Apparently this is a TikTok deal.
Turns out that was a bad idea. Good job not putting it on.
So it's taken off on TikTok like, ooh, look at my face. Look, you can't, ooh, Is
it? Okay, help me out here on calamine lotion.
Mm-hmm.
Calamine lotion is what you use when you get like a bug bite and you put it on the bite and it's like a white lotion, right? It just like stays white. It does not rub into your skin, or you're not supposed to rub it into your skin.
I think you can get it in white, and I think pink might be the one I'm most familiar from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So people are using this as a primer, which, by the way, I don't use primer, so I'm not really sure what primer's for, but it's just supposed to stay white or pink on their skin then, right?
Oh, see, I thought at least you'd be able to tell me about this process. So you put primer on first, and then...
One would think, because that's how you prime a wall before you paint it, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you put primer on, then you put makeup on top of that, right?
That sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I think that's right.
I can't help you on this one.
I think that's what it is. So there is a hashtag on TikTok, Calamine Primer.
Okay.
3.5 million views. And then they talked to some dermatologists in the story who said, please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Like a one-off occasion. Because it does dry up skin, so I guess if you got acne or whatever. But the concern that they've expressed is that you're going to dry out your face, and then the scars are actually going to get worse as a result. So there you go. Public service announcement, even though TikTokers are saying, yeah, calamine lotion, much cheaper. That's the biggest reason why, by the way. Because you can get a thing of calamine lotion for $5 as opposed to $20 to $64, according to one TikToker.
Yikes. That's expensive.
I tend to spend a lot of money on primers. I've tried all kinds of primers, she told viewers. I was so surprised at how good my makeup looked. Holding up a bottle of calamine that she said cost $4.50 from Walgreens. So, yeah, they talked to various dermatologists, all of whom agreed calamine lotion on your face is not a good long-term solution. You're going to cause more harm than good.
Not a good idea.
Even though your face won't be nearly as reflective, apparently. So, there's that.
Yikes.
Apparently, some of these videos, people are pouring calamine lotion on their face.
Oh, my gosh.
Just like pouring it on their face.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these videos personally. I just, this article about saying, yeah, dermatologists say that don't do that. And that the dermatologists are probably more qualified to give skincare tips than
Yeah.
randos on TikTok.
And I do a little bit of moisturizer, a little under eye corrector, a little bit of powder, mascara, call it good. Like that's my routine for makeup.
Looking fantastic.
So primer and calamine lotion and contouring and yep. Nope. Don't do it.
Yeah. And it served you well. Look at you.
Yeah, right?
Yes. Precisely.
Matt, if somebody says they've got a surprise waiting for you at home, do you think that that's going to be like something surprise?
I would expect it to be something good. Is that what you mean?
Yes. You would expect that, right?
Yeah, maybe it's a pizza or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
A woman on TikTok is going viral because she was talking about how her boyfriend said there's a surprise waiting at home. So she got her phone out and she was videoing, and there is
Can I guess? Can I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you kind of spoiled it a little bit because you said there was leather. All right, so he's laying nude on a leather couch with a rose in his mouth. Is that right?
That's what you would think the surprise would be, right? When your boyfriend says, I've got a surprise for you. Come home.
I'm sure that works out well, right? Come home and your boyfriend's ready for loving, nude on the couch.
Right?
Rose in the mouth.
I was hoping that you had a pizza, but okay.
So was I correct?
No, you were not. But you also misheard me. You heard leather, and I said letter. So I feel like that may have, yeah. So she gets home. She's got her video out. She's like, oh, he wrote me a love letter. And oh my gosh, it's like 7 pages long. It was a breakup letter.
Yikes.
And he packed a suitcase with all of our stuff.
Ha! Wow.
Ouch.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Yeah. This video has received millions of views. And of course, everybody's saying you're better off without him. But you've got a surprise waiting for you. Yeah. I'm going to break up with you in a letter.
Yeah, 7 pages of reading.
Yeah.
I'm curious on which page. Was it on page 7? All of this is to say, I'm breaking up with you.
Your stuff's in the suitcase in the closet.
I just spent 20 minutes reading this only to find out that I've been fired as your girlfriend.
Right?
Yeah. So is she going to sue him like that one woman sued the dude who stood her up on that date?
I haven't heard.
Haven't heard yet.
I just know that this video is getting a lot of watches. But what's the worst way that you've broken up with someone or that someone's broken up with you?
I ghosted them.
Oh, yeah?
No. I don't think I've done anything. I think I'm nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been mean. You? What'd you do?
That's good. Worst way I broke up with I think about like my high school.
That's probably the best time to do a mean breakup, yeah?
Yeah, I definitely did the "it's not you, it's me" line. I was going to college. He still had another year of school.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not you, it's me.
It's me being 1 year older than you and not wanting to date a high schooler.
That's pretty much what it came down to.
What it was. Yeah. Speaking of ghosting, I saw this story. How ghosting is linked to mental health.
Oh.
Turns out being ghosted doesn't make people feel good.
Correct.
And what's interesting is that these studies show that one of the reasons why people ghost on the dating or whatever is because they don't want to hurt that person's feelings. And so kind of backfires. They don't want to be honest. They feel like being honest would be too...
They don't want to have that conversation.
Right. So instead, peace out.
Later, dude.
Right. Go ahead and let's ghost you. Woo. And for the unfamiliar... If you're unfamiliar, ghosting is basically when you just stop responding to someone's texts. Ghosting.
Or calls.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no, I didn't just share this story as an opportunity for me to go, woo! That's just what happens when I say the word ghost.
Have you ever been ghosted?
A friend of mine once hadn't responded to texts in a while. And I was like, is this over? Did we have a bad interaction or what? So I sent him a ghost emoji.
Oh.
And then eventually he texted back. I think he was busy doing something, so it was an unintentional ghost.
Gotcha.
You?
Yes. And it still bothers me. Because it was a first date situation. And it was a fantastic first date situation. Like everything just went really well. So much fun. and then did the initial like, hey, let's do this again. And then it was like, oh, can't this weekend. Oh, can't this weekend. And then it was like
silence.
Full on ghosting. Yeah. I was like,
wow.
I don't understand. It was such a good first date.
You got ghosted before ghosting was even a term.
Yeah. Way back in the day.
Back in the day.
We did like a T-Bones game and we had great seats and then we went and played darts afterwards, and
oh, you even got
I was
the dart
on
level.
fire. I won at darts. That's what I keep coming back to. It's like,
well, there you go. That was the problem. You emasculated him by beating him at darts.
Yeah, I think that was it.
That's very ghost worthy. Yeah,
yeah.
You had it coming. Should have thrown the game. Should have thrown the match. Yeah,
yeah.
Dart match. Sure.
Definitely wasn't that. I was too strong of a personality or anything. It's.
I imagine so. You nail a bullseye, right? And then I can just picture you doing like a crotch chop, like that move.
The crotch chop.
Yeah.
Is that the?
I'll let you say.
I don't know if I can say that on the air.
It used to be one of the biggest things that they would do in wrestling. I'm not sure if they still do or not.
I was gonna say, who's the wrestler that like brought it out? Was that Stone Cold?
I believe it was D-Generation X, the threesome of, I hope I get this right, Triple H,
okay,
X-Pac,
I don't know him,
and I forget the other one. Damn it. But like, if you don't like that, we got 2 words for you. And then the audience goes, suck it.
Yes, you said it, not me.
And then they did the crotch. You're supposed to say these things.
I know. I get you. I got nervous, though.
Yeah. So you can get away with these things, and I can't.
I don't recall that.
Teflon Kate.
In the situation, I did the crotch chop. I may have done like the 80s, like arms in the air.
Right.
Maybe like a cheerleader move, like spirit fingers. I may have talked a little like trash afterwards. I haven't played darts in forever, and I just smoked you. Yeah.
So I can't picture you actually doing a crotch chop, although that is a hilarious visual.
I mean, it's not like I've never done that, but not on a first date.
That's more of a second date kind of situation.
Yeah.
Second date playing pool, not first date playing darts.
Yes.
Right.
Maybe once you know someone a little bit better.
Crotch chop. There you go.
Yeah.
Kate, would you use bacon soap? Soap made out of bacon?
I want to ask, where is this soap supposed to go?
On your body. You're supposed to use it on yourself.
Okay, but like not a face soap.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I was reading the story. So bacon prices are up a bunch.
Yeah.
This one dude they talked to said he branched into soap making when the price of a case of bacon jumped to $90 from $45 last year. Quote, every 17 bars of soap, I get a free case of bacon. That's how I calculate it in my mind. So the story is all about using byproducts from food production. So there's another thing called alcohol, vodka made by distilling lactose from whey, a byproduct of milk production. And then another company has a product called Vodcal. Same idea. People getting if you're scared of the bacon soap, you're like, I don't want to smell like a kitchen all day. I don't want to smell like bacon all day. Apparently, it doesn't smell like bacon.
Okay.
Because we learned in Fight Club that you can make soap out of human fat, right? They hit up the dumpster at the liposuction plant and made soap out of it. And apparently it's the best soap around.
Confession.
Wait, okay, can I guess? You've used soap made out of humans. Out of human fat.
Never seen Fight Club.
Never seen Fight Club.
Never seen Fight Club.
Brad Pitt looks real hot in it. He's ripped.
Yep.
No skirt, though.
No skirt.
No. Sorry. Good film. Long film. Intense. Meatloaf's in it.
Well, in that case.
Yeah, sign you up. So the bacon soap goes for $6 a bar. And this dude dusted off his great-grandmother's soap recipe from the Great Depression. So there you go. You could keep the fat that comes off of your bacon grease and various other things that produce lots of grease.
Yeah, I think I'd rather, use the bacon soap on my legs than on my face.
Yeah, I don't use standard soap. I use cleanser on my face. And then I'm a Dove man. I use Dove on all the other places. You?
Well, so I've got a cleanser on my face, and then I've got either some lemon body wash or some aloe body wash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Body wash.
I like the lemon most days, but if I've been in the sun, then I do the aloe.
You find it helps prevent, what's it called?
Sunburn?
The peeling or whatever.
Damage I haven't been sunburned in a long time because, we're late in the summer game. I got my good tan on. But yeah, if I've been in the sun, I like to put the aloe on just for a little. You've been in the sun, treat your skin.
Yeah, I recommend early intervention as well. Don't wait for the blisters to appear before providing some kind of treatment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good tip. Okay, the claw machine? You go and you put money in and you can go down and grab some kind of like a stuffed animal or something.
Yeah.
They figured out how to turn dead spiders into something that looks very much like that. They can make a dead spider into a claw now. Not that they would be making an arcade machine with it, but they figured out. Scientists have done the important work of figuring out how to take a dead spider and turn it into a gripper. Specifically, a necrobotic gripper.
I mean, what are they gripping?
Whatever. In this case, they've got a picture. This looks like a sponge or something, not especially heavy. So I don't think you'd be able to retrieve a stuffed animal with a reanimated dead spider that's been turned into a claw.
I mean, what kind of spiders are these that they're able to be claws?
Let's see. Does it mention the species here? They're big. If you look under our show notebook, it says Dead Spiders, Nature's Robot Hands. Unless you don't want to see what this looks like.
I was going to say. Oh.
No, but they're bigger spiders. That looks like it's almost tarantula-sized. There's nothing in here for scale. They should have put a $1 in there for scale or something.
Why are we spending money on this? Why do we need this?
This area of soft robotics is a lot of fun because we get to use previously untapped types of actuation and materials. The spider falls into this line of inquiry. It's something that hasn't been used before, but has a lot of potential. Okay, so they're wolf spiders. They're wolf spiders. That's what it says.
Potential for what, Matt?
Well, okay, so they go through around 1,000 open-close cycles before their joints start to break down. I don't know. Maybe they can use it to figure out how to make better equipment. I don't know. Better machines where you can get a prize. Because you've tried those claw machines before, right?
Right. My dad was really good at them.
I don't know how anyone's good at them. It seems like they got zero grippiness.
Yep, my dad was really good.
Biggest key is to don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Look for the item that the claw is most likely to be able to get. You may be tempted by...
Oh, I got to stop watching it. Ugh.
You may be tempted by SpongeBob, but SpongeBob might be wedged in a way that the claw won't get. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's science. We'll use dead spiders to figure out how to make better claw hands. Yeah, but then those machines wouldn't be as profitable. I don't know, Kate. I give up. I'm out of ideas.
I think it's very admirable that you're trying to come up with ideas.
Justify this?
Yes. I still think it's a giant waste of time and money. How about we solve some real problems with all that money in science?
Right.
Come on.
Come on, Rice University. Be like that one school in Texas where you can learn about Harry Styles.
Right.
Instead.
Texas State.
State. Yeah. Kate, you know that Mark Cuban hasn't made any money off of his Shark Tank investments? It's been a wash.
Really?
Yeah.
All of them?
Cuban has invested, not all of them, just when you do the math. He's invested nearly $20 million into 85 companies.
Okay.
He lists 54 Shark Tank investments, but he's omitted companies that no longer exist, such as the breathometer, which Cuban said was his worst loss on the show. That was a breathalyzer that plugged into your smartphone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, some of his investments have paid off, but when it comes down to it, he's made zero money when you do the math with all those things together. Does this make you sad?
No, I really like him.
Yeah.
And I really like that he's like, still, how has the breathometer like not taken off?
People are like, you know what? It's a lot easier and cheaper for me to just, well, it's not cheaper if you get a DUI. I don't know.
Right. Uber, maybe that like took off. Was this before Uber got big or?
I don't know. Have you ever seen one of those portable breathalyzers or like one of those consumer grade breathalyzers before?
I have not.
Okay. People will use them so that they know when they're okay to drive.
Right.
More or less. I think I've seen one in my life, so that might be an indicator because I don't think it was a expensive thing to buy.
Right.
But actually reminds me of this guy in high school had to have a breathalyzer installed into his car.
In high school?
Yes, because he got a DUI.
Oh.
I know.
But they still let him drive.
Yeah, I mean, he had the one DUI and then was on probation for whatever period of time, I think. And then eventually part of the deal was, you got to install this breathalyzer and blow into it before your car will start.
Yeah.
And then apparently it was really cold one day and it wasn't having it, no matter how sober he was. Like, sorry, broken, you're stuck.
Can't drive.
Yeah, so good reminder, kids. Drink, drive, you lose. You don't gain. Drink responsibly. And wait till you're 20. You're going to wreck your brain. You start drinking in high school. You're going to mess up your brain.
Big time.
Brain's still developing until you're like 25 or something. So throwing a bunch of garbage into it, like drugs and alcohol.
Bad news bears.
Yeah.